Oh, hey everyone, it's Chimichanga the Fox. Happy Wandering Wednesday. I hope you're well and that you had a great day yesterday. Also, thank you for those of you who left some kind comments on yesterday's video. I know it wasn't to everyone's tastes, but I'm glad that those of you who watched it. Even if some of you didn't quite get the message about the comments, but so be it. Anyway, it's Wandering Wednesday today, and I have 5 questions to answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my pad. Let's go. The first question comes from Bruno Dragonius, who says, any luck on getting Tian Long the Dragon onto Chimmy Chats? Well, I'm going to be honest with you, no. Obviously, Sensei Tian Long is not prepared to be on my show, or he's just not responded to me. Maybe he was on vacation or something. I'm gonna keep working on him. I've got some other great furs lined up, so I'm sure we'll get him on at some point. Don't lose hope. Question number 2 comes from Sir, who asks, what's the worst nightmare that you've ever had? Waking up and discovering that I'm actually a 37-year-old middle-aged British chick. That was terrifying, seriously. Wow, she even had kids. I mean, and she'd moved from England to the United States. Man, that was trippy. Ooh, scary. Slade Taroshi asks, since you play Overwatch, who is your favorite character to main as? Well, so I said yesterday that I've been playing Overwatch, and I have been playing Overwatch, and I'm still at that noob level, like I'm about a level 20 or something, so I haven't played it a lot. But I'm really enjoying being Bastion when we're doing like a defensive play, and that works pretty well. And I would say that Bastion was my main, but actually lately I've been going over towards Mercy, so I'm really good at following other players around and giving them health boosts and also damage boosts so that they can slay the enemy. Oh yeah. Okay. Acton asks, how do you balance bringing your furry stuff on business trips? He noted that I went to Las Vegas a little while ago to CES, and well, I came along, the furry side of me, and he asked, how do you balance that? How do your colleagues and customers and clients feel about you being a fur? Well, first up, I do have some lines that I don't cross. For example, I don't wear my fursuit to like a business meeting, and if I go on a car launch, so I write about cars for a living. If I go on a car launch, then I don't bring Chimmy along because that would be kind of weird. But if I'm like in my hotel, like I was for CES, it was kind of a special thing. I brought Chimmy along because I knew I was going to have a stressful time, and I wouldn't have the usual entertainment in the evening that normally comes with me traveling away. So normally when I travel for work, there are evening activities planned for me as part of me going on that trip. With CES, it was slightly different. I knew I was going to be bored in the evening, and I knew that I just wanted to have some floofy fun. So, yeah, Chimmy came along for the fun. Now, the question about, do other people know that I'm a furry? Yes, definitely. And in actual fact, I ran a website about cars, and he noted that, and some of the people who watch me here because of the car site. They figured out that I'm a furry and I dress up sometimes a bit weird, and they follow me. A lot of people say that it enriches their opinion of me because they get to see like more than one side of me. And honestly, I haven't had that many negative comments. Don't think I've had any negative comments, actually. Because when I'm talking about the furry fandom, I normally talk about the things that I do with Chimmy and Queenie and my other characters, like going to hospitals for kids and help them, and do like collecting for local animal-based charities and stuff like that, and the videos and the YouTubing. So that's kind of how I talk about it, freelance mascotting, and generally it goes down pretty well. Actually, when I was at CES, I had a couple of people come up to me and go, hey, where's Chimmy? Which was kind of fun. And on the last day when I flew out, I had so much stuff that I picked up at CES in my suitcase that I didn't have room for the tail in my suitcase. So I actually wore the tail on the flight home, and I had people just being really nice about it. It was great. So the final question, which comes from several different people have asked this, and it's one that people ask all the time. Who made Chimmy? Who made Jambalaya? How long did it take to get them made? Etc, etc, etc. Now, I could keep answering this question ad infinitum, but probably the best thing to do is check out Chimmy Chats, my first episode of Chimmy Chats, which is with Agnes, my cat mom Og. She's my fursuit maker for both Chimmy and Jambalaya, although she doesn't like acknowledging Jambalaya as one of hers because it was one of her very first suits. And Jambalaya started off life as Chimmy, me. And this head replaced the previous head, which is now Jambalaya. How did Jambalaya come about? Well, my daughter is a fur and wanted her own suit, and temporarily, until her own fursuit is made, and that's being made at the moment, her fursuit, her persona is a unicornish dog, a unicorn pug mix, which is crazy but cute, is being made, and when unicornish dog is done, well, then Jambalaya will go bye-bye, I think. Probably. Maybe she'll get her own new head, I don't know. We'll have to think about that. As in terms of lead time, well, it's kind of tough to say because my head was a surprise, and the previous version of me was an adopt, so I didn't actually commission V. I just kind of adopted the character and then came up with the voice and everything else as part of just being in the suit for a while. So that's a tough one to answer. The arms and the tail and the hand paws and the feet, they're all second generation, and they probably took a couple of weeks to put through every time I did them. So I started off with the paws, and then I did the feet, and then I did the arms, and the tail was the last thing to come. And it was kind of a couple of weeks each time, and I just, sent Cat Mom Og some money and said, hey, I want a new XYZ, and that's how it happened. And in terms of my neck, she made my neck while I waited. That was cool. I got to see my neck being made from scratch. That was just awesome. I really enjoyed that. So it's not traditional lead time because I know the maker locally, etc., etc. Now, if you're asking me how long a suit normally takes, I can tell you that Queenie, who is going to be made in time for Furlandia, is probably going to take about a month to make. And I've been on the wait list for Agnes now for, probably about 5 or 6 months. And she'll be made at the end of March, or April, in preparedness, stupid brain, for the convention in May. So Queenie will be made just before Furlandia, and she'll probably take about a month to make. So, there are all your questions answered. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry I'm getting really hot in here right now. The temperature has gone from like negative 10 degrees Celsius to like plus 10 degrees Celsius in 2 days. And the heating is still set for negative 10 degrees Celsius, and so I'm getting really super hot. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. And as always, I'll see you soon. Bye. So this is kind of weird actually, because I'm talking normally as I normally would do without putting on Jimmy's voice, and it sounds weird. It sounds wrong. Also, I keep checking my neck because I got this new neck piece, and yeah, I suppose I'm gonna get used to this bit as we go on. Okay. Oh, hey everyone, it's Chimichanga the Fox. Happy Wandering Wednesday. I hope you're well and that you had a great day yesterday.